Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Duffy is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Shum. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Blake Snell will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
First delivery to him on the way. Left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 1-0. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 6 tries. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to short. Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, the pitchers owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. To third. Platt loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Now the Red Sox DH, Hanley Ramirez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The count now at 2-2. Three and 2 now. Andrew Benintendi, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Set and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Brock Holt now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's Mookie Betts. Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way. It's short, hit hard. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field. A base hit. One run is scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Mark Platt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Platt is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as he'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box now, Blake Swihart. Popped high in the air. Crone has a play. 1 down.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First offering on its way. On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Line drive to left. But he will haul this in on the run, as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Martinez on second. Moreland at first. 2 out in the inning. Two and 1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We've played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 8, the Rays 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he has an even 10 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Carlos Gomez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter
Malik Smith the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Swihart over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's Brock Holt now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team...
Echeverria dives. What a play. He's up with it to throw. Touche, sir.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Platt.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Platt, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher, Blake.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Drilled down the line. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez. Strike one to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch, and Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 11, the Rays 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 14.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the right. Reined in. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Riding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Grounded to third. Echeverria's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That misses. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hot shot to third, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-2 the count to Miller.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Cron at second with 2 down. Lays off 2-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Striding in once again, Mark Platt. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Gomez, and it's off the green monster. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
In now, Blake Swihart. Line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. To second for one. But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. To his left, Duffy. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. Home scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 13-1. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire...
Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Dumpy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Daniel Hudson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Flying toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on it.
Jackie Bradley Jr. come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over.
Hit weakly back to the mound. The second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Mark Platt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit out towards second. Schimpf scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 14.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B. Well, D.
First baseman, number 44, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. The 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pomerantz gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox on top 13-2. Making his way to the plate, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Three and 1 to Martinez.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in and looking for more, Blake Swihart singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Here's Echeverria now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. In there, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hard hit ball to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. The 1-1 now from Hudson. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt
Second
now
baseman.
as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Mark Platt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Line drive to center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's J.D. Martinez as he hits one on a line to left field. Gomez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 15-2. Malik Smith the next to hit. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Matt Duffy.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right over the middle, knee high.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
15-2 the final tally here. The Boston Red Sox with a huge offensive game, 26 hits. Drew Pomeranz takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Blake Snell is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.